Real shit. Yeah. So here's a story about a girl as sweet as sugar. From the age of 1 to 10, her life was happy as it shoulda. Clever for her age and all her teachers said she coulda gone to uni even further. Life was good and getting gooder. Pretty close to mum and even closer to her dad. But when he passed away of cancer, it just sent her mother mad. Like a part of her had died, she lost everything she had. Started going out till late and coming home pissed up with Brad. And Brad was nasty. Waited till her mother was asleep. Then stumble out the bedroom down the hallway like a creep. He'd interfere with Helen maybe once or twice a week and tell her that it'd kill her mum if she was brave enough to speak. She couldn't sleep, couldn't fight him off because she was weak. She had to sit and take it all and make up life was sweet. Used to feel so miserable, feel so low and bleak. She waited 7 years before she found the strength to speak. She's in too deep. Story about a kid who turned insane. He lived a life of murder, grief, addiction and pain. He had an addict for a father and a mum on the game. Just the same, just as lame, just as screwed in the brain. It's such a shame when you grow up watching dad hit your mum. The same mum who be sucking, cum and fucking for funds. But she's nothing like a mutt, she'll be clucking for drugs. It's so disgusting that she's ducking in a couple of months. Still it doesn't give his dad the right to beat her about. He'll beat the teeth out her mouth and let her bleed on the couch. He's sticking needles in her arms and then he's pimping her out. And all this witnessed by a kid who had no reason to doubt. So well he beat her about and little James sat and watched, wishing he could help her but he's only a tot. And so he holds him to his bottle all alone in his cot. He's shouting no daddy stop, my mum's all I got. Yeah, now here's a story that relates to many people. Anybody feeling lonely, going home and facing evil. If you're hurting really bad and you think turning to a needle's gonna help you, well you're wrong because the heroin is lethal. Deceitful like the devil, he'll take away your pain then bring it back again, but only twice as bad as lethal. Make the people who you speak to turn away and act deceitful because they'll treat you like a sequel, nothing better than the preview. Don't let the grief deceive you, take it to your hands. When James became a man and killed his father with his hands, he told the judge he had no guilt, no remorse. Up in the stands he said, I did it for my mother, I did it for my grams. When Helen grabbed a knife and took the life away from Brad, she told the judge she wasn't sorry, she told him she was glad. She said the bastard took my child and he took everything I had. She put her head up to the sky and said goodbye to mum and dad, revenge is had. Yeah.